Hey guys, Lloyd Capiccio here. I am the Kosher Dosha guy. Thanksgiving is upon us, and I was asked by Mike to put on a demonstration on how to make my pumpkin cheesecake. It's a very simple recipe. I'll be videotaping it in segments so it doesn't last 45 minutes and I don't bore you guys. I want to talk to you briefly about the jars I chose. I use ball, wide mouth jars with a wide bottom. I love these jars. Half pint and a full pint for you big eaters like me. The advantage of the big one is you can add a lot of toppings on the inside, almost right to the top, with a lot of whipped cream. And these are for you guys that don't eat that much, or you want to split who gets what. We all have our favorites. My little girl, she'd get the really big one. Anyway, I'll be right back with more details. Hey guys, welcome back. So before we begin, the recipe can be found on my blog, and I'm sure Mike will put up a link somewhere. To the Vitamix, I added, oh, by the way, Vitamix or hand mixer, your choice. I prefer the Vitamix. I've had this thing 34 years, I think. Anyway, not important. To the Vitamix, I added the softened cream cheese, the pumpkin, mixed it until it was thoroughly combined. Then I added the eggnog. I also added the vanilla extract and the rum. Also, scraping down the sides are very important. In this bowl, I have 3 beaten eggs. In this bowl, also using a whisk, I added the cornstarch, pumpkin spice, and sugar. And what I'll be doing is adding this tablespoon at a time to this mixture after I've incorporated the eggs. So let's begin a little bit here. See some action. On low, adding the eggs real slow. Crank up the mixer. Pause for a moment. Scrape down the sides. I'm licking the spoon afterwards. I'm not going to videotape that. All right, 1 second here. Very nice. Now I'm going to start adding this mixture here on low speed. Otherwise it'll go everywhere. And I adjust the speed occasionally to incorporate it a little faster. Almost done. Patience is a virtue, so I've been told. Give it a scrape. God, it smells awesome. And we are all done. I'm gonna be back in about a minute, and I'm gonna set up the jars, and I'm gonna show you how to fill them up. Hey guys, welcome back. So everything's already mixed. I forgot to mention, I used the paddle on the Vitamix to incorporate everything, but I finished with the beater. It really incorporates all the ingredients. Now I'm gonna show you how I fill the jars. Oh, I'm gonna lick this later on. Nothing's going to waste. So I've already filled the first one, and I like using the canning funnel. And that's about as high as you want to go, okay? But now I'm gonna show you how I do the big one, which I'm gonna eat. And hopefully you can see this on the camera. Anyway, start filling it. And the reason why I use the funnel is I want to keep the sides clean, because if the sides aren't clean, the lids will not seal properly. And depending on how much you want to eat, how many toppings you want to use, fill to as much as you want. Let's take a look at this. A little bit more. I'm a big eater. Let's try one more scoop and see what it looks like. That's perfect. That gives me enough room for toppings and whipped cream. Be right back. I'm going to fill the rest of these, and then I'm going to talk about everything else. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you how I put on the lids. It sounds simple, but you need to screw them on. And the big thing is don't over tighten them. It's just finger tight. That's it. That's all you want to do. I'm going to do one more for you. If I can get it on. All right, here we go. Finger tight. All right, so the water, this is my big sous vide, it's a commercial unit, is set at 176 degrees, okay? I like processing them for 70 minutes. For me, it makes the perfect texture, but some people like 90 minutes with their cheesecakes. I use racks, so I'll place this rack on the very, very bottom, and I'm gonna lower the containers, the jars rather, using this contraption. The water is really, really hot, and you will burn yourself. After they come out of the water, you want to put them on some type of a cutting board. After that, maybe put them on a cool counter for an hour or two, refrigerate them overnight, and then I'll show you how to finish them. One last thing I forgot to mention. We don't want to break the jars. What I do is I temper the glass first. I run the jars under the hottest tap water you have, then I lower the jars into the container. We don't want the jars breaking, and we don't want to lose any of this. Also, no cheesecake was sacrificed. We sucked off the spoons and ate out of the bowls. That's right. Hey guys, this concludes the video presentation. I want to stress 2 points before we eat. Number one, when you tighten the jars, finger tightness only, otherwise the jars will burst inside the container. Number two, you have to temper the glass. Submerge these in hot tap water for about 5 or 10 minutes. Otherwise, they will burst. Okay, this is my topping. Graham crackers inside a food processor, sugar, butter, some pumpkin seasoning. In an oven, spread it out on a sheet pan. Oven, 3 to 5 minutes at 300 degrees. Whipped cream, sugar, pumpkin spice. If you don't have one of these fancy things, siphoning containers, homemade whipped cream, store-bought stuff is great too. Anyway, let's continue. This is so excited. It's been since yesterday. Pop off the lid. It's beautiful. Put some topping on it. Yes, I'm making a mess, and yes, I like a lot of topping. Give your canister a shake a little bit. Yes, I like a lot of whipped cream. That's what it looks like. Let's give it a taste. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. Oi, this is so freaking good. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, ring me up, text me, email me, get through to Mike, go to my blog, send me an email. I don't care. Facebook. Anyway, awesome talking to you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.